Howdy folks, I'm Andy Curry with SuperstarsOfHorseTraining.com. One of the things that people always want to know is, how do I get my horse to do this, that, or the other? And yes, there is sort of a secret how to do stuff like that. And one of the neatest things I think you should see that a lot of people don't get or understand or have seen is something called installing an operating system in your horse. Now, one of the trainers that we have at Superstars of Horse Training is Sam Burrell. And when we filmed him, he showed how to do this. Here's a clip of Sam showing what to do.
I'd like to talk to you about rein effects. I've been riding for years, learning to train horses, been to school, had some good instructors, and nobody ever told me about rein effects. First time I heard about this, I said, my goodness, wouldn't it have been nice if somebody told me about this in the beginning? Ray Hunt used to say, first thing you need to know is the last thing that you'll find out. And I proved it. In the classical system, we have 5 rein effects. They are, number 1, a direct rein, sometimes called a leading rein or an open rein. That is a direct rein to the horse, and we're leading them around with that rein just like we would be leading them around with a lead rope on the ground. I like to take a direct rein about halfway between my hip and the horse's eye. Right about here is good. So I'm going to shorten up that rein and take it right about here. This is real important on a green horse or on a horse that's being retrained, because seeing your hand helps the horse understand what that rein means.
Okay, that was one of the rein effects, and there's some more to learn. Now, once you get these rein effects, you want to start putting your horse through the zone exercises. If I remember right, there was 5 zone exercises that Sam chose. Here's one of them that he shows.
Our zone 1 exercise is walking a circle. And I'm going to use my inside rein and my inside leg, and I'm going to walk about a 12, 15 foot circle here. And I want to be able to see the outline of my horse's eye. I don't need to see their whole eye like this. That's a little different exercise. But I want this horse going around this circle just like a train goes around a track. I want their barrel or rib cage to the outside. I'm using my inside leg to create energy, and there's life in my leg. That means that I'm doing a lot of little touches and releases on my horse's side with my leg. And there's life in my hand.
Okay, that was pretty slick, wasn't it? Now, what if your horse is going real fast and you're uncomfortable with that, and you can't seem to stop your horse? Well, here's a really good slow down trick you can use to make your comfort zone a little better so you can keep riding without fear. Check this out.
Now, horses that don't want to stop, that want to run off, stampede all the time, don't let them go there. Keep them in a circle. Any time that your horse is going faster than you want to ride, you can consider that they're running off with you. So all you got to do, it's very, very simple. If your horse is going faster than you want to ride, just pick that rein up, circle them down. When that circle gets small enough, they're going to come down to a trot. When it gets smaller, they're going to come down to a walk. That's just the way it is. You don't have to be afraid.
Pretty slick, isn't it? That's the value of learning from different trainers. You get to learn all kinds of different things. And that's why we have all kinds of different trainers on our site. Because it's ludicrous to learn from just one trainer. It's like only learning one way to cook chicken. But you're playing with your life when you're riding a horse. You need to know as many things as you can. And that's why we push all kinds of trainers. And speaking of trainers, here's another one I want you to see. His name is JJ. Watch what JJ does.
Well, this horse supposedly was broke well enough to start roping on, and when he came and when I started riding him, I could not put this horse where I needed him to be as far as position behind a calf, or didn't know how to stop, and so that's kind of where we're at. And so I will show you what I'm doing here to start with some of the stuff. The first thing I want this horse to learn is a little flexibility. I'll trot one around. He's got to learn to give to the bridle. I want him to give his head there. That's pretty good right there. I'll trot a lot of little circles on one. Just let them learn to move their feet, bend their body. He's pretty good right there. His body's arched. I'll slow him down, walk, make him a little more rounder, and just teach him to use his front feet and step over and across. We'll go the other way. He's pretty good to the right today, so we'll go this way. Okay, right here it's a little bit stiffer. He's wanting to push out on me a little bit, and he doesn't want to come to me, so we'll just keep pedaling with him here. On his nose bent, his body arched. There he comes. That's good. Okay, I'll slow it down. Still pushing on me. To the left, he's not very good today. This horse needs to learn. He gives his head good, but he doesn't want to give his body. And there's a big difference here. His head's coming, but his body's not. It's probably something you have to feel. Probably can't see. I'll go back this way. Okay, right there he was good. I stopped him, asked him to step over, and he did it. Now we'll try him to the left here again. Sometimes you have to piddle with them and piddle with them and piddle with them until they just want to come. It's something that they can't learn overnight, fast. It's just lots of slow work. So resisting a little bit. Still resisting. We'll do it one more time here. Get him coming around.
Okay, now had you not seen that, would you have known that a horse just giving his nose isn't enough, but he also needs to give his body? You see the value in that? And also, JJ said, you know, the horses aren't going to learn this overnight. This takes time. Now, doesn't that make you feel good to know that horse trainers just can't magically do something? So if you're struggling and thinking things should happen right away, you have to understand it takes time. So maybe you are doing okay. Now that again is the value of learning from all kinds of different trainers. Sound good? Okay, now here's what I want you to do. Come on over to our website at www.superstarsofhorsetraining.com. Sign up for our daily horse training tips. You can quit anytime you like, but we'll send you a tip almost every day that's ready to use for you to go out and try. And when you sign up, we'll give you a free ebook on how to bomb-proof your horse. You can't lose. So come on over to the site and see what we have.